Hello guys, today we are going to discuss about what is a component and then why React is so popular. Well, one of the reasons why React is so popular is because we can create components and develop our application using components. First question that will come to your mind is what is a component? So let us understand with a diagram. So when we talk about component, guys, a component is a custom tag, which means a component is a custom tag that is created by you. So you can create whatever tags you want. As we know, in HTML, there are existing tags like table tag to create a table, li to create a list, and div to create a box. Similar to that, we can also create our own custom tags. And the benefit of these tags is with these tags, we can get a lot of new functionalities into our application and we can reuse these tags as many times as we want. For example, in a traditional HTML application, if you want to create a table, you will not create a set of boxes and inside that populate the data. You will just use the table tag, which is meant to create a table. Similar to that, using components, we can create our own tags and give them a different set of functionality depending upon our requirement. Now, one important thing we should understand about tags is that tags do contain their own HTML code. They do contain their own JavaScript code and if needed their own CSS code to get the functionality that we expect from a tag. For example, with a login tag, I would like to have some HTML that is going to show the input tags, buttons, and some JavaScript code that will run when we click on the login button of the tag, and a little bit of CSS code to get some styling around my tag. So in short, a custom tag is a collection of HTML, JavaScript, and CSS code put together to get the effect of a UI and functionality that we want. So let me now show you guys with a practical example, and I'm going to use React for that. And we will now today develop a simple website using tags. We are not going to focus on how React works or how do we create tag. No, the agenda for today is why component-based development is so interesting and so popular today. So for the same purpose, I've already created some tags and we are just going to create a website quickly with those tags. So let's get back to the coding part. Now within my project, I have created a simple React application. And in a React application, this is the main page of our website, which is app.js. I have created some tags of mine, like menu tag to get the menu item, main content to show the main content of the page, login tag to get a login box, and a footer tag to get the footer for the website. Now, if I run my application, this is the output I'm going to get at this moment, which is just a plain div tag, which is here. And now I want to show how quickly I can create an application using component development and how convenient and manageable my application becomes using components. So going back, let me first use a tag which I have created called menu tag. The file for the menu tag is menu.js that contains some HTML code and a little bit of CSS code which I have kept in the CSS file. Now we will first understand why component development approach is so helpful. So going back, if I want a menu, traditionally I will have to create a div box, and inside it I need to have some you know anchor tags and all those things. So it's going to take some amount of time. But with a menu tag, I have that thing already ready made to be used. So I'm just going to write here menu and close, because menu is my, sorry, the name is, I would give it a name called app menu, which will make more sense. App menu. So now my tag name is app menu. And the moment I write app menu tag, I would see a full-fledged menu appearing for me. Somebody has already written this code, but the idea is to understand how creating your own custom tags makes your code cleaner and faster to develop. Going back, you can see now my menu is already available, because the moment I use this tag, the menu automatically comes from the menu tag. So now I want a login box. So I'm just going to write login tag, which is already created by me and given to me by some developer, because in a real application, you know development environment, you will be collaborating with other developers who would be giving you their tags, and you can directly use it in the application. So I've used the login tag, and now my login is ready. You see, I can use as many times as I want to use this particular login tag. So I can again use this tag, and you're going to see that it will create one more login box, which means these custom tags are also can be used again and again. So that's the point, that these tags which we create can be used again and again and wherever we want them to be used. I save it, and wow, you can see now I have two boxes of login. And interestingly, the login tag also has its own JavaScript. So if I click on this, it's going to this button login. It is going to pop up a message, I am logging in, which again comes from the login file, the file that actually creates this tag. So now we can see that my login box is also coming in the application, and wow, it is so simple to create an application if I've got the right tags created with me. Next thing, I can write here main content, and this is another tag that will generate the main content of my website, which is the central area. And wow, we can see now this tag gave me a HTML code along with some styling, and now my website looks better with just these tags, which are custom tags created by me. Now if I want the footer, I can use the footer tag, which is again created by us, and my website is ready. So you can see my website is now working fine, and that is why component based development is so popular, because our main code is very much clean, and all the remaining HTMLs can be kept inside these individual custom tags. Interestingly, we can reuse these tags also as many times as we want, which also helps us to keep our application maintainable. So that is all, guys, for today. We will stop here. And that is how development using components works in React. And that is one of the reasons we're able to create clean code and manageable application.